A Sanctity of People. Mother Teresa of Calcutta repeated to me in several of her letters, "Be holy, because God is holy." It was not this great saint who prompted me to say a prayer that I have been saying for quite some time, but surely her words were like adding fuel to the fire. For years, in fact for many years, someone in my heart has been urging me to address these words to Jesus. Make me a saint in order to give a gift to Mary. I always felt, in fact, that if I did not reach the goal of sanctity, something would be missing in my service to the movement. The possibility of offering it not only the care, which, with the grace of God, I may have given it, but a fulfilled witness to its spirituality. From the very beginning of the movement, however, we never felt inclined to seek sanctity for the sake of sanctity. It seemed to express a turning in on oneself. But to strive for sanctity out of love was something else, in order to give a gift to Mary. Why to Mary? Because she is our mother, our mold, our queen, the one who guides us. Also to Mary simply because we love her. But more recently, conscious of the fact that ours is a collective way, and one that requires us to live to perfection the command to love our neighbor as ourselves, it became clear to me that in order to become a saint, I would have to desire this same goal for my neighbors as I do for myself. Consequently, my prayer changed. Jesus, make us saints in order to give a gift to Mary and to be models for many others. I communicated this new prayer up here in Switzerland, and it made many people happy. Together, in order to do our part, we promised one another to live a formula already known to many of us, that of the 6 S's. Sarò santa se sono santa subito. I'll be a saint if I'm a saint right now. But at what point is our movement with regard to sanctity? We feel we can say that for having lived the charism of unity with the grace of God, we must have many big and small saints in paradise. We would not hesitate to think that there are tens and tens of them, perhaps even more. In fact, we have seen in what way so many of them have left this world, and generally speaking, one dies as one has lived. Nevertheless, in our movement, rarely have we thought of presenting these persons to the Church, so that, if she wished, she could begin a process of verification. Something is being prepared now for Egino Giordani, our Foco, and for Bishop Hemmerle, but that's it. Rather, it's the Church herself who is beginning to show interest through its pastors, who are preparing to introduce a process of canonization for 3 of our members, 2 Gen girls and an adherent. 2 of these persons died at a very young age in order to save their purity. But were we right as a movement not to have done anything in this regard? Perhaps the justification for this apparent omission of ours is clear today. The Lord does not ask us for an individual sanctity, but for a communitarian sanctity, in which each of us must help our neighbor to become a saint. Then, our neighbor will do likewise with his or her neighbor, as in a chain reaction. This is the kind of sanctity which could be verified and highlighted someday for the edification of many in the Church. A collective sanctity, a sanctity of people. Isn't it wonderful? May heaven make it a reality. Meanwhile, let's commit ourselves personally with the greatest determination, starting now, by living the 6 S's. Sarò santa se sono santa subito. I'll be a saint if I'm a saint right now. And let's help others to do the same. May the Holy Spirit, who has shown us such great predilection, carry out his work and truly give life to a people of saints, also out of love for Mary, his spouse. By Chiara.